Hi, how are y'all doing? Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is Divine Execution coming at you with an intuitive message. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Take the energy that resonates with you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. This message is going to be for somebody that is in solitude. You've been wondering, what's coming next? What's going to happen? You don't know what the future holds. You're going through like a training process right now. You're in the middle of a transition. Okay, this message is gonna be for someone. Y'all gotta excuse the noise. I'm in the washroom. I had to change my setup. Okay, like I said, this is gonna be for a specific. Maybe one or two of you. This is not going to be for everybody. So take what applies, what doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay, so let's see what our overall message is. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay, so like I said, that confirms whoever this message is for being in. You've been in isolation, kind of like solitude. You've been by yourself. The Most High wanted you to be by yourself because there was something that needed to be revealed to you. There was something that you needed to see. You weren't going to be able to see this unless you were still. God needed you to be still so He could reveal those things to you. He couldn't see you with you moving and having everything else on your mind, and you not grasping the full awareness and the consciousness of your situation. Now, you have been protected in this situation, but there was still something that you need to see. There were still some snakes that needed to be revealed. And the humor card fell out. I choose to focus on the lighter side of things. Because like I said, you were very protected in this situation. And with the humor coming out after the growth, and like I said, there needed for something to be revealed. And He couldn't reveal this to you and you to grasp the full concept. Now you find humor in the situation. Whoever this is for, now the situation that you were in was not humorous at all. But the fact that you made it through the smoke, you made it through the fire and you don't smell like smoke, God wants you to find the humor in it. He wants you to look at the lighter side of things. I'm getting that this was the final cycle, the closing of a cycle. The last of a situation, the final cycle of a situation, the ending of a situation. And again, if this resonates with you, please hit the like. Comment wouldn't hurt either. Subscribe, like, and share. Okay, and what I'm also getting, I don't watch the news, but here lately, the message I'm supposed to relay is God will get you the message. For example, just yesterday, I think her name is Just Me 23. It showed on her channel that there was it showed a news caption, but it said that the astrology chart was changing. This is where whoever this message is for, you are a very special being. And I don't watch the news, so therefore, like me, God will make sure that you get the message. And whoever this is for, your purpose is bigger than you know. You are stronger than you know. So this has created a whole shift. And it's got to be a massive change, a massive shift in order for the astrology chart to change. And the dates on the chart was very drastic changes. I mean, it was like a major shift. And no, I'm not an astrologer, but we have the worry card. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, and it's in reverse, because you don't have anything to worry about. The universe has aligned itself up for you, for your higher purpose and your greater good. I accept responsibility for my well-being, because spirit, and it's in reverse, because spirit wants you to know that it's not your fault. Your situation was for a greater good of all. You've had it so hard because you were chosen for this. It was a fixed fight. You just had to make it through. You may have been through some situations where you had to be alone. You cried alone. You didn't know which way to turn. And you kept the faith throughout that struggle. You kept the faith throughout that race. You kept the faith throughout that marathon. You knew that there was going to be some light at the end of the tunnel. You knew there was going to be a breakthrough. You knew there was going to be some chains broken. So you had to learn how to surrender. I can release my need to control. You had to surrender to that situation. Okay, Spirit saying that's enough of the general messages. Okay, so we have the growth, the humor, the worry in reverse, the blame in reverse. We're going to put them on top of each other. And then we have the surrender card. Because you had to surrender to the Most High. You had to learn how to release control. So you might have had some control issues. And he wants you, this is confirmation that he wants you to know that if there's something that you need to know, he will get you the message. With the Seven of Swords, revealing the darkness, coming into the light. Some of these things you might have already knew. You might not know to what extent these people played in positions and roles they played. You don't know what they sold their own self out for. You never know what bribes they took. With the Star card, because they didn't know who you were to the process. You were the source, and this process has allowed you to grow abundantly with the growth card. What message do you have for my collective? Divine Holy Spirit, give me some clarification on the growth card. You have the Seven of Swords and the Star. Confirm the Seven of Swords and the Star. With the Queen of Wands, because now it's time for you to celebrate yourself. Oh my goodness, Queen of Wands. These are all your spiritual hitters right here. All these candlelights. You have been very divinely protected and guided through this process. Those mistakes weren't even mistakes. They were lessons learned. With the Star card being here, you are now being revealed to your enemies, your ops, your competition, because you weren't in competition. You had to do your part. You had to be you through the process. They're now being revealed to them who you are. With the Ace of Pentacles, and you were somebody's blessing. Now, I do get that somebody still wants to hold on, or somebody doesn't want to let go, but you were a blessing to them. They misused you or abused you in some type of fashion with the Emperor card. Now, it did fall in reverse. But whoever this Emperor is, he keeps coming out because either he doesn't want to let you go, or now, like I said, with the Star being here, they're now being revealed who you are to them in their life's journey. And like I said, you were a gift to someone. Somebody was supposed to grow with you, develop with you, but they chose to still be optimistic. They chose to still not accept who you were. They had to let their pride and ego fall to the wayside. And they're still having trouble accepting with the Page of Wands who you are to them. You are an asset to someone. You reap harvest and benefits. Divine Holy Answers, give me some clarification with the Human card. What does my collective need to know about the Human card? With the Queen of Wands. Yes, because now you find humor, and it's not so much necessarily funny. But you see on this Queen of Wands card, in that water or bowl, it looks like it's like in jail. Like you've learned how to put your feelings aside and deal with people at face value. With that little cup being in that caged in down there at the bottom. You've learned how to bottle up your feelings and emotions, because like I said, God had you in solitude for something to be revealed to you. These people may have played on your emotions. Yes, he had to cut some strings, cut some ties to people in order to thrust you forward so you could persevere through the situation that you had to endure with the Six of Wands. He needed you to see some things clearly. And there were some interferences and distractions. So like if you've been in solitude and you just have random people just show up out of nowhere, it meant one thing for them, but because you are who you are, you could see something different. And only you could see this. I'm getting if something crossed your mind when you seen this particular person and you didn't say nothing, yes, because it's judgment season. It's judgment season for all these people. And you were one that never, somebody tried to mock you, they tried to slander you, they tried to make you feel like you were beneath them. And they may have still came towards you with that same attitude, that same demeanor. But it's judgment season, just like they were judging or had assumptions of you. What they don't know is you had judgment had already been called, and you could see through their illusion. Okay, Divine Holy Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Universe, give me some clarification on the worry and the blame in reverse. Give me some clarification on the worry and the blame in reverse. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, and what I'm getting with this Ten of Swords is there was something you were worried about, but you came to the conclusion that you weren't going to worry about it. Okay, what I'm also getting is child tax credit. So some of you may be may have been looking to get a child tax credit, and like I said, I don't watch the news, but there's been a lot of things on YouTube that are captioned into the YouTube comments and channels that other people post. And see, what's so ironic about that from my end is I can't just take a picture, or I haven't learned how to just yet. So for those particular messages to be in that caption, it's something in those messages you're supposed to take. You didn't get that child tax credit because, like I said, I don't watch the news, but I get what I need to get through other readers' tarot channels. And what I also got was a caption of, it was a message from the IRS saying that if you got the child tax credit, or somehow or other, if you received the child tax credit, that you would owe the IRS. So it's a blessing that you didn't get that IRS child tax credit stimulus. So count that as a blessing. There was somebody worried about that situation. We have the Temperance card and the Hierophant. Okay, this is confirmation that I am revealing what you needed to know to you about that child tax credit situation, and whatever financial situation that you are going through, that you are enduring with this calm. With the Temperance card, you're going to get through this. It's going to be a slow, steady steady pace, but you're going to overcome that financial constraint that you are currently going through at this time. It is not your fault with the blame card in reverse, and do not worry. The Most High is gonna make a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Divine Holy Ancestors, let's clarify the surrender card. What does my collective need to know about this? What do they need to surrender? What have they surrendered? With the Tower, okay, you surrendered to something that caused this extra shift. You released your need to control. You released the things that you cannot change. With the Tower card, Divine Holy Ancestors, what do I need to know? What does my collective need to know? What brought on this Tower? What does this need to know about this Tower situation? Divine Holy Ancestors. Spirit guides, what does my collective know about the Tower? Okay. We have 3 cards that fell out. We have the 2 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Now what that is confirming to me is, like I said, there's somebody that doesn't want to let you go. There's somebody that is still have ties to you or attachments to you. They're now being revealed. They're now being shown that you are the true emperor, that you are the true star, that you are the true divine empress, divine feminine. And like I said, you were a gift to somebody, but these people may have, this person or these people may have manipulated you. And like I said, I get that this is a masculine energy because the Emperor fell out in reverse. Now, in order for this relationship, and like I said, this is a divine partner, in order for this relationship to work, because we have the 2 of Swords, you see that she's blinded. Now, the fact that this is masculine energy, I'm getting that he is blinded because you are the true star. It's being revealed to him that you are the true star. The true star. With the 2 of Swords. You could have walked away from this person. You see, she left that passion, that bowl of passion, that fire of passion right there. She walked away from that bowl of passion. And like I said, this person doesn't want to let you go. So they could be coming back into your life, into catching into a new cycle with the 10 of Pentacles. But in order for this 10 of Pentacles to happen, in order for this relationship to come into union, they're going to have to change their, someone's going to have to see something from your perspective in order for it to work. Because when this person comes into your life, you get real realizations. You get the light is shined in darkness. There's something being unveiled. In order for this person to see who you really are and what God intended for y'all's purpose, they're going to have to change their perspective and see things from a different light. Is there any other message that you have for my collective divine Holy Spirit? Is there any other message that you have for my collective divine Holy Spirit? Give me some clarification for my collective, what you need for them to know moving forward. And what I'm also getting is the message that I'm getting. I don't know if you can hear my washer in my in the background, but this washer is significant to your battle. You see how quiet it is now? And it's still on the same cycle. The battle that you have been enduring, the battle that you have, been trying to overcome. Now you can't hear nothing. Whatever it is that he had you in solitude about, it's now come to a calm resolution. Has come to a. There's still a little turbulence, but it's not the chaos and confusion of what you just heard a few minutes ago. There's still some T's and I's that need to be crossed. But you're in perfect alignment for your assignment. Divine Holy Ancestors Universe, give me some clarification on what my collective needs to know. Well, ancestors, give me some clarification. Spirit guides, what does my collective need to know moving forward in this situation? Chariot card. Because like I said, in order for this 10 of Pentacles to come into union, there's going to be some action that needs to be taken. Somebody has to change their perspective, see things from your perspective. I'm also getting your way is the best way, or there is only one way, my way or no way. Divine Holy Ancestors Universe, Spirit Guides, give me some messages for my collective. What does my collective need to know? Is there any other messages for my collective that they need to know? Is there any other messages that my collective needs to know? The Four of Wands. You've earned it. Whatever it is that you have been gifted, you've earned it. Look no further. Quit doubting yourself. Quit questioning yourself. It's time for you to celebrate yourself. You've earned it. You worked hard for it, I'm getting. With the Six of Pentacles, you brought balance to a situation. And I'm getting the bigger person. You had to be the bigger person. You had to accept some L's. I'm getting you had to accept a lot of L's. And they weren't supposed to be taken as L's. They were supposed to be, well, I mean, they were supposed to be taken as lessons learned, not losses. That's where the humor in the situation comes in. This person could have been juggling you. Say it ain't so. This person could have been juggling you in a third-party situation, which changed the dynamics of the lesson that you were supposed to learn. It made the lesson longer and harder with the devil energy out here. What they were supposed to learn, it took them, I'm getting months to learn because they didn't want to accept what they couldn't change. They didn't want to release the need to control. Okay, and what I'm also being instructed to point out is, okay, whoever this masculine energy is, this devilish masculine energy, this person does have a good heart, but what this person was failing to see is that, okay, we're going to turn this upright just so I can explain my point. But whoever this masculine energy is, you came in as his divine empress. You came in as his divine partner. Y'all were supposed to grow and develop and learn those lessons together. Now, whoever this was that he had you in a third party with, he is now seeing something to where it's got you standing tall. It's got you standing tall, and she's still there, but she don't have as much power and how much influence or much um kind of like she hasn't learned her lessons in the situation that they were supposed to learn in. So that's the fact that you overcame, that you learned your lesson. It's allowing you to stand tall, know who you are, you know your worth. And because, like I said, it's just now being revealed to this person of who you were, what you are in their fool's journey. With the King of Pentacles. And this is more so energy, not just that it's a masculine figure, but this is you right now. You're sitting on your throne. You're not willing to come off of that. You're not letting nobody to tear you off. You're staying focused because somebody wants to get you off focus. Divine Holy Answers, is there any more messages that you have for my collective? Is there any more messages that you have for my collective? Four of Swords. You can rest. You can rest. You can relax. You can rejuvenate. You have done your work.